I'm continuing my walk down the path past the fort, and now I am by the creek, which has had lots and lots of rain, and the water is moving very fast. I am looking at, I think Mihaly and maybe someone else adopted this tree. I can't remember. I think 2 students adopted this big tree by the pipe. And it is not in bloom. It's one of the things I wanted to check because it has heart-shaped leaves, and we thought it might be a RedBud, but it's awful large for a RedBud. So I wasn't 100% sure, and it is not in bloom. And the RedBuds are in bloom right now with tiny little lavender pink flowers all over them. So this is not a RedBud. This is something else. We'll have to keep trying to figure that one out. As I turn around with the camera, I want you to look at the most lovely wildflower look in this patch of forest. The Virginia bluebells are just gorgeous. I just found one by the creek that is pink when blue, so I'm going to zoom down on that a little bit for you. Look at this one. It's pink and then has a little bit of the blue also, the bluey purple. Isn't that beautiful? There's another forest growing plant that I'm trying to look at. Sorry, it flips back to me, poor things. You gotta look at me too. Here we go. This one right there. I'm trying to figure that one out. It looks like duck feet. And I've been reading about so many forest wildflowers that there is something that has a duck foot leaf. I just can't remember what it's called. I'll see if I can look that one up. But this is so beautiful here. Just gorgeous. The plant that I was calling like a yellow wood violet, that I later discovered its flower wasn't quite right. It had no spots. So this is lesser celadine, and it has this yellow, more star-shaped flower. No spots. So it's not a violet relative. It's a ranunculus relative. And I don't believe they're edible. It's called lesser celadine, is one of its common names. And it is aggressive and takes over. And as you look around, you can tell the whole forest floor is covered. And it wasn't even in our forests until I think like the mid-1900s. And two gardeners put a little bit in their gardens, and it spread over 500 acres in less than 40 years. So it's very aggressive. The real violas, the wild violets, are out. If I find some, I'll zoom in on some.